The role of artificial intelligence in Malaysian higher education institutions by Group 2. Good day, Prof. Lines Yuga. Meet my team members. Myself, David, Siva, Janita, and Logesh. And this is our sharings outline for today. We will start off with introduction, followed by literature review, research methodology, key findings and conceptual framework, and we will conclude it with project plan and timeline. So let's get started. Chapter 1, Introduction. Artificial intelligence in higher education, Malaysia's next big leap. Artificial intelligence, or our best friend, AI, is what we are going to talk about today, and our research is based on the role of artificial intelligence in Malaysia's higher education. So, what is exactly an artificial intelligence, or our best friend, AI? So, artificial intelligence here refers to a system that can learn, adapt, and make decisions just like we human beings. It thinks like us. Of course, artificial intelligence don't have any senses, but it can think like us and it can make decision and give all the insights just like how we human beings does. So if we see here, according to our Malaysia Education Blueprint, so this is actually a national program where it supports the idea of using technology to prepare future generation in line with our fourth industrial revolution across the globe. So if we see here, artificial intelligence now is just not a futuristic idea or a trend, especially in education. It is shaping how we learn, how we teach, and how we manage education across the world. So if we see some of the artificial intelligence, or again our best friend AI, examples like how we experience in our daily life, example like chatbots, students chatbots, where it gives automatic replies to students inquiries across the clock, or some plagiarism detection tools that we use or we familiarize with Turnitin. So this is some of the examples of artificial intelligence that currently we get to experience based on our daily life. So if we see here, there is a growing interest in artificial intelligence, but there is a catch. There is an issue here where people don't really know well. Okay, people know that artificial intelligence is all around, but how effective is it? What problems it's causing? How it's helping universities to meet their goals, and why people or why some groups wants to adopt it, and why some groups hesitant to even know detail about it. So this is why my group is here, where we are going to research and address all these exact questions. The aim of our research is to investigate not only where artificial intelligence or AI is being used, but how effective it really is, and what are the challenges being faced with this implementation and integration of AI, and also what enables the success and failure of AI in especially higher education like universities and colleges in Malaysia particularly. So if we see, many education institutes in Malaysia is struggling, and the artificial intelligence is not smooth. The integration of artificial intelligence isn't it smooth. Why? First of all, lack of planning. Second, staff challenges. Some staff, they are excited about it. Some staff, they are reluctant to change. And ethical concerns regarding students' fairness and students' privacy, and also weak evidence on research showing how AI is effective, especially in teaching and administrative tasks. So in order to address all this, we have came out with our research questions. There are two questions that we intend to answer here. The first one is how AI is being used in Malaysia's higher education, and what do academics and admin staff think about this AI, and what are the benefits, the challenges, and limitations that they are facing or they will be facing when we integrate artificial intelligence in education especially. And There are two goals that we intend to achieve here. The first goal is to review how artificial intelligence is being implemented in universities and colleges across Malaysia, and also to identify what's helping or holding back AI adoption in both academic and administrative areas. So these are the areas that we intend to look into in our research. So with the ending of chapter 1, let's now dive into chapter 2, which is a literature review.
Good day, Doctor. I'm Logesh Jagopal presenting to you literature review. So, AI in transforming higher education in Malaysia, especially in post-pandemic, aligned with AR 4.0, the AI roadmap 2021 to 2025. This chapter gonna explore AI application theories and also ethical concerns and also research gaps. Theoretical framework of this chapter is for technology acceptance model, which is TAM, and also transformative learning theory, which is TLT. So TAM focuses on users' perceptions of usefulness and ease of use, and also apply to study acceptance of AI tools among students and lecturers. Meanwhile, transformative learning theory (TLT) examines mindset shifts and skills needed to adopt AI. Next, we are moving to use of AI in education. AI in education includes in learning and teaching, faculty and student readiness, ethical and governance issues, and also policy and national strategy. So for AI in learning and teaching, use in AI in adaptive learning, feedback systems, and also analytics. Examples, UiTM and use AI to monitor performance and predict outcomes. AI chatbots enhance student support and satisfaction. For faculty and student readiness, faculty face barriers in digital skills, training gaps, and ethical worries. Also, students, especially urban, are more open to AI tools, infrastructure divide between public and private universities. For ethical and governance issue, major concerns in data privacy, algorithmic bias, and also transparency. Lack of ethical guidance across institutions, emphasize on human oversight and fair governance. Meanwhile, for policy and national strategy, supported by Malaysia's AI roadmap and also My Digital Blueprint, aims to reform curriculum and promote AI talent, and also implementation uneven and especially in rural areas. And moving to research gaps, lack of long-term impact studies, and also there's a gaps in minimal research on rural or B40 institutions, also need for structured educative training programs, and there's also few studies evaluate policy enforcements.
Thank you, Logesh. Hi, Prof. Wong. My name is Siva Bala. I'll be walking you through Chapter 3 Research Methodology on behalf of my group. Okay, let's begin with research design and approach. For this study, we have adopted qualitative and exploratory approach because we wanted to capture the real stories of those working with AI in Malaysian University. We followed the interpretivist philosophy, which means we don't assume there's one fixed truth. Instead, we explore how different people experience and understand things based on their context. And since AI is still quite new in our higher education space, we use inductive reasoning to let things emerge naturally from the ground up. Okay, moving on to data collection and participants. We are speaking to lecturers, IT staff, and administrative, those who are directly involved in using and implementing AI tools. To find the right people, we use purposive samplings. We don't just pick randomly, but we choose those who really have something to say. Our interviews are semi-structured, a bit like a guided conversation. We keep going until we reach data saturation. That's what actually we are hearing same themes again and again. Okay, next I will moving on to tool and analysis. We have created interview guide based on early research and what we wanted to explore. After collecting the responses, we will use thematic analysis, basically identifying the key ideas and patterns that shows up across the interview. We also plan to use in vivo software if available. If it is not, we are also ready to do manual codings if needed. Okay, last not least, to make sure our research is solid, we apply the Lincoln and Guba criteria. For example, we will check with participants to confirm that we have captured their input accurately. Ethics-wise, we will always get consent, protect participants' privacy, and make sure they can opt out at any time. Throughout the process, we will keep a journal to document decisions and stay transparent. Thank you. Passing it to Janita. Have a good day.
Hi, Professor One. I'm Janita Amarasena. I will now walk you through the chapter 4 of our group assignments, which cover our preliminary findings and proposed conceptual framework. Our literature review revealed three main themes. First, institutional readiness. Includes things like tech infrastructures, policy and leaderships, which all influence how well AI can be adapted. Second, stakeholder perception, staff who understand the benefits of AI more like to use it effectively in their work. And finally, ethical challenges, issues like data privacy, algorithm bias, and digital access could slow down AI adaptations even when everything else in the place. Next, we also look at the results of AI adaptations, how different themes connect. On one hand, AI helps improve the teaching quality and personal learning. On other, it is speed up admin tasks like scheduling or grading. We also believe readiness and staff attitudes feed into each other. However, even if the institution is ready, ethical issues can stop progress. And outcomes may vary. What work well in the private university might not in a public ones. Finally, our framework is based on the three main factors: institutional readiness, stakeholder perceptions, and ethical challenges. We believe these factors influence how AI can adapt it in Malaysian universities. We propose that better readiness and positive attitudes will encourage adaptations. However, ethical concerns like data privacy might slow things down. We aim to explore these relationships through the interview with university staff. Thank you.
Hi team, hi professor, hi class. I'm David presenting chapter 5, which is project plan for group 2. Our research plan has 5 chapters. Chapter 1, introduction; 2, literature review; 3, methodology; 4, findings and framework; and 5, project plan. And these chapters combine to make a proposal of 5 chapters. Our group has also come up with a Gantt chart which details the breakdown of our activities between June 2025 and July 2026. We intend to undertake data collection between August and December 2025, analysis between January and February 2026. March and May will be doing compilation of dissertation. Submission is June 2026, and the final defense will be July 2026. We have also presented a visual Gantt chart which will show the activities and their respective timelines. We have also identified 3 risks. Risk number 1 is recruitment of respondents, and we intend to assure our participants of confidentiality and that the information collected will be used for academic purpose. We also identified ethical issues, and we will commit to uphold strict ethical practices in our research. And number 3 is data loss, and we'll use crowd storage and data encryption. We will provide a detailed matrix which outlines likelihood, impact, and response for the risks identified. Thank you.